La pace sia con tutti voi.
Peace be with you all.
Well, a message of hope from the new American pontiff, now in charge of leading Catholics around the world. And in true American fashion, we are learning about Pope Leo's connection to all these cities throughout the country and including our own right here in our area.
Listen, when Pope Leo XIV emerged from the balcony, it seemed like everybody in the 7th Ward leaned in. They looked close at the screen like they were seeing a distant cousin. And it turned out they were. WDSU's Jonah Gilmore is live to explain the Pope's Black Creole ancestry and his deep New Orleans roots. Jonah.
Gina, Pope Leo XIV's announcements send joy throughout the world, and here at home, locals are singing the praises of the Catholic Church as the man elected to lead it has deep roots here in New Orleans.
The fact that he comes from our local Creole community is just really, really thrilling.
In a city entrenched in the Catholic Church, news of Pope Leo XIV's deep roots in New Orleans sent shockwaves.
It's just really, really exciting to know that the Pope is a homeboy per se, that he has deep New Orleans roots.
Genealogist Jari Honore watched as white smoke billowed, signaling a new pope. As soon as he heard the name Robert Prevost, he began uncovering the Pope's family history in the Crescent City.
And in 1900, it shows the Martinez family, Joseph and Louise, and their oldest children living at 1533 Pearl Street.
The Pope's mother, Mildred Martinez, was born in Chicago in 1912. But she was the first child of her parents not born in New Orleans. Census data shows the Pope's grandparents married at Our Lady of the Sacred Heart Church on Annette Street in 1887 and lived in the 7th Ward until they left for Chicago.
It makes him a universal person. Here's an American whose ministry was in Peru, who has roots in the American South and also ancestry in the American Black community.
That data also shows the Pope's family had ties to Haiti and were considered people of color.
The Holy Father's ancestors are identified as either black or mulatto.
People say they never thought they would see an American Pope, especially one with deep ties to the South.
It's very cool to see him be represented in his New Orleans genealogy and his lineage from here.
As the Pope assumes his new role, people from New Orleans say they're more invested to learn about the man who now leads the Catholic Church.
My interest is peaked now, and I'm definitely going to continue to research.
Honore tells me the information that he did find was on public websites, and he plans to use his resources and expertise to dig a little deeper. Reporting live in the French Quarter tonight, Jonah Gilmore, WDSU News.